against dangerous Devin Storm. Homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, three words that best fit the man known as Sabu.
Sabu, the nephew of the legendary Sheik Ed Farhat. They both hail from Michigan, Bombay, Michigan. Never heard of that place, but I've heard of Sabu, that's for sure. Little 9/11 tribute here, Sabu wearing the American flag as a burnoose. Has his own water bottle, has Sabu written on it. Bill Alfonso, the manager of champions. Devin Storm says he's more focused. Jeremy, he's going to need all the focus he can muster to deal with Sabu and Bill Alfonso.
A number of international and foreign journalists and photographers here to cover this event tonight here at ringside, as Sabu, who has an international reputation certainly, and a reputation for just a completely reckless abandon in the ring, takes on Devin Storm, a man who has showcased his talents on many of the World Wrestling All-Stars international shows here tonight in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Aladdin Casino, has chosen Sabu as an opponent certainly to return to pay-per-view with. And both men squaring off. Manager of champions Bill Alfonso in the corner of Sabu, and certainly in a no disqualification match, Mark Madden, that really lends itself to some opportune moments if taken advantage of from not only Sabu, but of course the manager of champions Bill Alfonso.
Well, Sabu doesn't mind pain. In fact, he kind of gets off on it, if you ask me. Look at the scars that crisscross his forehead, his face, his entire body. Sabu will take a lot of punishment to give a lot of punishment, and I expect that will bear itself out in the moments to come.
No disqualification match, and certainly as we see this contest, both men feeling each other out in the ring, and certainly as the moments persist, as the action heats up here in this no disqualification match, really just about anything possible, as dangerous Devin Storm has shown, and certainly shown on our last pay-per-view, WWA The Inception, as a 2 count, willing to go to high, literally great heights to win a match, and certainly we saw it last month with Norman Smiley, the victim of an incredible, breathtaking dive from Devin Storm through 2 tables, and certainly Devin Storm tonight looking to return to pay-per-view in a big way against Sabu. It's Sabu now, ducking a clothesline out. Chris Devin Storm willing to belly to back suplex Sabu, and Sabu wisely taking a moment to catch his breath and certainly to rekindle his spirits.
I don't think his spirit needs rekindled.
Well, if it ever did. Devin Storm certainly is the man to take Sabu to new heights. Sabu on the second rope now. Beautiful leg drop. And certainly, as Devin Storm and Sabu tie up here for the World Wrestling All-Stars, we've already crowned a new international cruiserweight champion. Both men out to the ring now.
Great defensive move by Sabu. Devin Storm ready to deposit him over the top rope. Sabu got Storm in a head scissors and made sure both of them went outside the ring. Not just one, but Sabu paid a price there with his head rammed right into that metal staircase.
Bill Alfonso, the manager of champions, able to assist Sabu in whatever diabolical projects he has for Devin Storm, has just taken a chair now. Meanwhile, Devin Storm has the stairs. Devin Storm has the stairs.
And Bill Alfonso giving the referee a few pointers.
And it's Sabu now, being set up. Who knows what Devin Storm has in store.
What's he going to do here? Is he going to pile drive him on those metal steps? Suplex him?
You're kidding. Suplex! Oh, on the top rope, and certainly that really backfired on Devin Storm, ended up costing him.
Sabu shifted his weight, got some leverage in the top rope, and Devin Storm went crashing to the floor outside the ring.
Oh, beautiful. Over the top rope, and it looks like Sabu landed on his head. Certainly Devin Storm getting the brunt of that, but Sabu at the same time once again showing why those high-risk maneuvers can be a great payoff and a great detriment at the same time.
Sabu's busted open, I think. I think Devin Storm has drawn first blood from Sabu.
Well, certainly with the battle scars on the body of Sabu.
Yeah, what's one more?
Beautiful maneuver by Sabu as he goes to work on Devin Storm, and certainly you gotta wonder, Mark Madden, at what point does that blood come to factor in, not only from a visual standpoint, blocking the vision of Sabu, from a psychological standpoint as well.
Here's a modified camel clutch. It won't affect Sabu. You don't have that many scars and shed that much blood to let it bother you in a match this deep in your career. Boy, he has that camel clutch locked in Doesn't have leverage on Devin Storm's right arm, though. Doesn't have the leg underneath it. So there, he goes for a blow to the head, a kick to the head, and breaks his own potential submission hold.
Sabu, who has wrestled all over the world, has a strong Japanese contingency here tonight to not only photograph, videotape this match, and certainly as you look at Sabu and Devin Storm in the ring, a great example of the first action you see here from the World Wrestling All-Stars. Incredible maneuver from Devin Storm to meet Sabu with a clothesline.
The blood really starting to flow on the face of Sabu. Well, I followed Sabu's whole career, big leg drop by Devin Storm. First you wonder how he can walk, there's a two-count. Then you wonder, how can he still compete? Then you wonder, how can he still win? Then you wonder, how can he still keep taking championships all over the world? The man is a walking miracle, health-wise.
Without a doubt, and certainly those battle scars are a testament to not only the millions of miles this man has traveled all over the world competing, but certainly the battle scars he has endured to get there. To this point in the business, 1, 2, and a beautiful Northern Light suplex. Not enough to pin Sabu as Devin Storm goes to work with a chin lock on Sabu.
That's the new cerebral, organized, calmer Devin Storm. He's still a madman, he's still evil, but he knows when to slow things down. He's thinking a little bit more out there, Jeremy.
Well, I would think that's a smarter match for Devin Storm to wrestle. I think that's a smarter approach. Reckless abandon, sure, it works for a lot of folks. Sure, it's worked for Sabu. Sure, he's made a career out of it. But Devin Storm, refocused now with a new approach. Certainly, I think a smarter approach. Oh, there's a beautiful right. That blocks Devin Storm. And certainly, the blood begins to flow, and certainly that must have an effect from a visual standpoint to Sabu. Beautiful belly-to-back suplex.
You know Sabu once won a silver Olympic medal in self-mutilation? There it is.
And it's Devin Storm now.
Would have won the goal of the crooked French judge.
That could do it. Here's a cover. 1, 2. And not enough to pin Sabu, who rolls outside the ring now.
You gotta kill him to pin him.
You really do.
His blood, it's no big deal. Slap a butterfly stitch on it, he'll be as good as new.
You gotta wonder. This may come down to a matter of pain threshold for these two. Who survives in this contest? It may come down to who has enough inside. Wait a minute, Sabu now. Look out.
Oh! Now Sabu hit Devin Storm with a big blow, but he also jammed his hip against the steel guardrail. It just goes to show you, these guys don't feel pain. This match could go on all night. I'm not sure he can hurt one of them enough to pin him.
Wait a minute. The manager of champions, Bill Alfonso, sitting up at the table here at ringside. Sabu, many feel, and certainly I am one of them, the